What has quickly become a very difficult news night with breaking news out of the nation's capital. This is a live look at the tarmac at Reagan National Airport with the Potomac River just beyond where search and rescue efforts are underway in the overnight hours after a collision between an American Eagle passenger jet officials say was about to land and a military Black Hawk helicopter. The accident, and at this stage it appears to be just that, happened around 9 p.m. Eastern with altogether more than 60 people on board those two aircraft. And now, some 5 hours in, we understand there are multiple fatalities, yet still no word on any survivors. That mid-air collision was recorded on an EarthCam live feed, a warning some of you may find this difficult to watch. You can see a plane taking off there in the foreground, while in the distance near the horizon, a bright light. An explosion, officials say, followed by debris raining down. The airport now closed to all flights, and the search now focused just offshore in one of the most tightly restricted and highly traveled airspaces in the country.
The video is troubling to watch. A passenger plane on final approach when a helicopter closes the gap, followed by an explosion.
We didn't think much of it. We thought they were like shooting stars. I don't know. I couldn't really explain it.
This audio from air traffic control, a transmission to first responders at Washington's Reagan Airport, confirming the worst.
It was probably out in the middle of the river. I just saw a fireball and then it was just gone.
The fire trucks start going out to the tarmac and the police cars and the police boats. It was insane.
They appear to be searching for the remains of these aircraft.
Searching in the frigid waters of the Potomac for anyone who survived what the FAA confirms was a mid-air collision.
This is a grim situation as you see dozens and dozens of police vehicles out there right now.
Between American Eagle Flight 5342 from Wichita, Kansas, a Bombardier CRJ-700 operated by a regional carrier with 64 passengers and crew, and a Black Hawk helicopter, the Pentagon says, on a routine training flight carrying 3 soldiers on board.
Praying for all the people that were involved in this.
This man, waiting for his wife at Reagan, says he knew something was terribly wrong when his text messages wouldn't go through.
I'm just praying that somebody's pulling her out of the river right now as we speak. That's all I can pray for. I'm just praying to God.
And we understand tonight from our Washington affiliate, the American Airlines jet is in 2 large pieces in roughly 7 feet of water. The chopper is upside down. Officials adding some 300 responders, including divers, are now working into the night in dark, windy, and cold conditions, trying to rescue anyone they find before they turn their efforts toward recovery and, of course, the search for answers. Stay with KGW and NBC News as we continue to follow the latest developments out of Washington, D.C. Updates available anytime at KGW.com, on our KGW app, and streaming on KGW+.